had strawberries in this location for about 8 years, and last fall we decided to take them out because the beds needed renovating and try and put some more in this spring. Well, we did that, but we didn't get them in time, and they didn't quite make it. And so we decided to go ahead and plant this to a cover crop this fall. And instead of just putting it into one cover crop, we decided to do some cover crop art. And if you'll notice, it has actually turned out really great. Here in the middle we have our rye and wheat and hairy vetch mixture, and that'll actually get about 18 inches tall, and you can already tell that the hairy vetch is climbing up that rye and wheat, so it's going to get taller and stick up above. Well, the thing that's really going to town right now is our mustard and ryegrass mixture. The mustard has just taken over. You can just barely see the ryegrass underneath, but this looks really good. Well, in this next circle here we have our crimson clover, and this is one place where you can tell we've got a few weeds, but if we take some time right now and go ahead and pull these weeds out, that'll be the end of our weed problem, because this is going to fill in and make a nice ground cover, and it'll shade any other weeds that might want to come up in here out, and we won't have a problem. Well, in our outer circle, this is something that we're all really impressed with, but this Barrel Medic and Oregon ryegrass mixture out here is just beautiful. And I want to show you some of these leaves on the Barrel Medic here. They have that nice red splotches in the center, and we really think that's very decorative. So we're going to go ahead and leave this here all winter, and then this spring, about a month before we want to plant our strawberries, we'll come in, we'll chop this all up, work it into the ground, and let that decompose and go back into the soil, and then our beds will be great to reestablish some strawberries this spring. Well, in addition to planting our cover crops 6 weeks ago, you might recall that we also reseeded a high traffic area under our trellis here with fescue, and I just wanted to show you how that's come along. You'll note here that we've got it fenced off to keep the traffic off until it was established, but just look at the stand of fescue we've got. It's just come up great, and it's nice and thick, and it's really starting to grow. Now, the only thing that we'll need to do for this fescue is just to keep it watered and also to keep the leaves raked off. Now, this is important for newly planted fescue and also for an established lawn. You want to keep those leaves off so that the grass can continue to grow through the winter. Now, we've got a good establishment here, and we're hoping that it'll stay that way, grow all winter, and it'll be able to stand up to that high traffic that we get next summer.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. You can also find more recent videos on our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.